Why do young adults register but not vote? Imagine being ready to make your voice heard but feeling like the voting process is just too complicated or confusing. That's a common story among young adults today. Many register to vote but don't follow through on election day. So why does this happen? First, practical issues play a big role. Young people tend to move often, about 1 in 4 moves each year. This makes updating their voter registration tricky, especially if state rules differ. If they forget to update their address, they might not be able to vote where they live now. Also, registering online or at the Department of Motor Vehicles is common, but new restrictions like proof of citizenship or stricter voter ID laws can block them from voting even after registering. Legal and policy factors also matter. States that make registration easier with same-day registration, automatic registration, or online options tend to see more young voters actually casting ballots. But in states with strict ID laws or no easy registration options, young voters are less likely to vote. Many young people don't have driver's licenses or other accepted IDs, especially if their student IDs aren't accepted at the polls. Motivation is another piece of the puzzle. While many young adults register, some don't feel connected to politics or don't see how voting impacts their lives. But studies show that once they are registered, up to 86% actually do vote. That means getting registered is a key step, but they need encouragement and information to follow through. Outreach efforts by organizations and campaigns can make a real difference in motivating them to vote. Understanding their rights is important for young adults. The 26th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution guarantees the right to vote for all citizens aged 18 and older. This means no state can deny voting based on age once you turn 18. Knowing this, young voters should realize that any barriers they face might be challenged legally. They should also learn their state's specific rules for registration and voting, including deadlines, acceptable IDs, and options like early or absentee voting. To turn registration into voting, young adults can check their registration status regularly and update their address if they move. They should learn their state's voting rules and deadlines, get their ID ready early, and participate in voter education programs. Using early voting or absentee ballots can also help if they can't make it to the polls on election day. Knowing their rights and understanding the voting process helps young adults move from just registering to actually voting. When they do this, they help ensure their voices are part of the decisions that shape their lives and communities.